J'ai vraiment cru que j'étais le vrai Homer Simpson, espèce d'andouille. Quand vous voyez ma tête là, à votre avis, j'ai combien d'abonnés Instagram?
Et Julie, ça c'est quoi? Du pain. Et ça c'est quoi? Un seau? Poisson. Oh putain, vas-y, un autre. Ça c'est quoi comme marque? Un Mac. Ça c'est quoi comme forme? Un rond. Oh, un autre. Ça c'est quoi? Un coup. Un sein. Un coussin, putain, vas-y, enchaîne. Ça c'est quoi? Une table. Ça c'est quoi? De l'eau. Tableau.
Je roule plus en CR, je peux pas trahir Honda. J'en perds une, j'en prends 10 secondes. Le copilote, toujours en conduite.
Yo les potes. Et le concert, pourquoi? J'ai bien comme... Yo Dono, viens dans ma vocale, rejoins ma vocale. Vas-y, viens Dono. Non, je regarde Netflix. Ah, ok. Ah merde, c'est de l'autre côté. Ah, ça commence l'équipe.
Because of course, my rap partner, a white guy from Brooklyn, and we're on there and watching Swamp People, and everybody's laughing, and I come up and stagger into the front, and I look at it, and I start smiling, and I look at the room and say, I got more in common with them than any of y'all, and I just walk to the back. Now, because it's the truth. I'm a Southern boy. My grandparents from Alabama and rural Georgia. I grew up more like people on those shows. So I think across cultural lines and across racial lines, people identify with me, but just because I'm your typical American guy. You know, and I have some special things. I'm not going to deny that I'm special. I was a smart kid, went to Morehouse, had an understanding of some cool stuff. I married a beautiful woman, that helps, But I think that ultimately what resonates with people is that I'm a regular guy. One of my best friends in the world is a white guy from Brooklyn. So I think that people understand that I have the ability not to look past your race or ethnicity, not to look past who you are culturally, but to look at it and love it and learn from it without wanting to co-opt it or be it.
What you're talking about in a very succinct and robust way is really allyship. And that's been a word that, you have it sounds like you have a lot of really great allies that are in your life. Now in this moment, I've gotten the question constantly, I assume you have too, about how to be an ally. What do I have to do? Right? I've had so many conversations with white people, like really good friends of mine in the last 2 weeks where all right, guys, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but
but
hold on a second. But nevertheless, that being said, is that what would you say to somebody who wants to not only be an ally but be a good ally?
If you want to be a good ally in this moment, white corporation, white person with the means, that's a worthy allyship. On a ground level, if you're just working hard every week, you don't know what to do, you're an electrician, you're a plumber, grab one young man who doesn't look like you, a young woman, and teach them that trade. That's allyship. Allyship isn't just throwing the money, but if you got the big money, put it towards somewhere, but on a very real and basic level. My son had an accident with a man named Keith. I bought my son a car. My son Malik, with a very pretty girl in the front seat, rear-ended this guy Keith. Calls me. I pull up. My son, Keith, in good faith, gave me the opportunity to do that, and me and this man became friends. You know, I'm a white man who told me about Atlanta pre-white flight and desegregation, who's taught me about fatherhood and the importance of presence in your child's life. That doesn't happen if we're not open for it to happen. So an allyship with white people doesn't have to be an organization of saving the world. But you do have to do what me and Keith did.